Hello, welcome to this video about creating a course catalog record in Campus and the other records we have to create to store all the additional information that's needed for that course. Okay, so just got what we've got here at the moment is a Saturn catalog record where we've got all the information we would expect to be input for that. So we've got assessment data, we've got taught information, target students, etc. Now, when these are normally created, they're created using Saturn Web. And as part of the online interface, you've basically got one record with X number of pages, and you populate all those pages to create the one record. So from a user perspective, it's one record for that module that you're creating. Underneath in Saturn in the sort of the back end, there are a whole load of different tables that are populated for that. So all the information is held in different records. But from a user perspective, they're essentially creating one record. Now in Campus, to capture the same information through the front end, we actually have to create a range of different records. Not just one record, we're actually going into different places to create different records. And that's what we're going to talk about now. Okay. So let me bring you up this example. Okay, so as you know, a module in Saturn is called a course. And the first thing we're going to do when we're creating a new course is to create a course record in the course catalog. And I'm just going to go, and here we are, curriculum management, course catalog, and this is a record that I've just created. Okay, so we create that first. Then, to create assessment data, the assessment requirements for this course, we create something called an activity registry record. This, when we say activity, we don't mean teaching, we mean assessment. So this is a record that joins directly to that course where we record the assessment data. And I will show you where that is. Okay, so this is an activity registry record. And it's in curriculum management, activity registry, activity registry. Now, if I go back to my course, you'll see we've got this course ID. If I go into my registry record, I have to link this registry directly to a course. And we just do that by putting in this course ID. Okay, so I've pasted in my number here in this lookup. Look it up, there it is. And I click it on there, and that's how we link the registry record to the course. Then we have to create what's called a PE course item. So PE means program enrollment, and this is the part of the system where we create the course structure. Yeah, so if I go back to my module details, oh no, I need to go into a program to do that. Okay, forget about that. Okay, so this is where we create the course structure, which in Campus is called a program of study. So you define what modules, courses the student can take in which years. Now we have to create this additional record to be able to attach that course to a program of study. Okay, so if I go back to Campus, and this is where we create this PE course item. It's curriculum management, activity item registry. And again, as you can see, we've got a course ID field here. So we paste in our course ID, and that links this course PE course item back to the course. Okay. Okay, classes are something that we create from the course at the start of term. I've put this in for a later discussion because it relates to module enrollment, but we're going to ignore that for the moment. Okay, requisites. So requisites are defined in a record called enrollment requirements. Okay, so I shall go to that. So in another part, also under curriculum management, enrollment requirements. And here we don't use the course ID, we link to the subject area and the course catalog number. So let's go back to my course catalog, offerings. And I've got a subject of busy, catalog number 1999. So let's go into here and let's see if it can find that. Subject area busy and 1999. Yep, so there. We've got all those things linked together. So we define the enrollment requirements in this record, and then we attach them to the course where is it? Here. By clicking on this, we find our requirement. It's not there at the moment, and then we attach it back to the course. Okay, and then finally for the UK, if we want to record HESA data for that course, we have to go to another place, and HESA module details, curriculum management, course catalog, HESA module details. And again, at this point, when we create the new record, we have to paste our ID in, and it finds it, and then we can add the record. So this is just to give you an understanding that when you create a new course in the system, or if you're updating an existing course, you have to create or update, where relevant, all these different, forget about the class, activity registry, PE course item, enrollment requirements, and a HESA record for the UK. So that's creating those is all going to be part of the process. Create your course, create your registry, course item, enrollment requirements, and HESA. And then only at that point have you completed the course setup itself. Whereas in Saturn, it would have been you go into this one record, you flick between the different pages, and you've populated all the information. So that's to give you an idea of how all the different things you need to create and how they link together. And the next video, I'm going to talk about the importance of effective dates and status in that course record to be able to create these additional records and other implications for those fields in terms of when the information is available, how it impacts on other processes such as module enrollment.